All right, we are back with the Dev
Nate,
Show, and we're back. This is episode number 10. Big
10.
10.
Thanks for sticking around with us, guys. Shout out to everyone who's been watching since day one.
Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to everybody who has helped us reach our major success right now. We really appreciate it. We just had our last trip to Dubai, and that was amazing. If you guys,
Yeah, man. It's so great to get back from Dubai.
so
I was so
awesome.
tired, dude.
It was
Already
amazing. The weather
expired.
was great too. I'll tell you. But the one thing I want to say though is that if you guys haven't checked out our last episode, that was our first live show we ever did. Be sure to
Yes.
check that out. It should be linked below or whatever.
Hmm.
Great episode, and definitely check that one out. That one was awesome. We talked about a lot of stuff, a lot of the World Cup. We talked about Salt Bay. We talked about a bunch of stuff going on,
Yeah.
and so it was awesome. But
Make sure
yeah,
you like and subscribe also.
yep. Be sure to like, subscribe. You know how it is. But yep. Let's just jump right into it, Nate. What are we talking about this week? What's going
Dude,
on?
I think we gotta start with Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, Andrew Tate. That's right. So Andrew
Dude,
Tate.
he's the only person in the world to start having a beef with a 16-year-old autistic girl on Twitter.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, so for the people who haven't seen, Andrew Tate pretty much got in an argument, Twitter beef with Greta Thunberg. Is it Thunberg or Thunberg?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know how it is.
Basically, this guy is arguing with a girl about basically he's saying, hey, I got Bugattis. How many Bugattis do you got? To a 16-year-old autistic girl who cares about the environment. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he tweeted out to Greta just out the blue, nowhere, and literally just said, "Hey, I got this." My he basically said, "Hello, Greta. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 quad turbo 8.0 liter. My two Ferrari 812 competitions have 6.5 liter V12. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and its enormous emissions."
she had a pretty good comeback though. For I thought that was kind of funny what she said.
The comeback was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as the first thing that Tate said, but
But why is he tweeting at her to begin with?
yeah, that's true. I mean, he's just trying to start beef, get some more attention. But basically what he said was that oh no, what she said was that the comeback was that
Buzzery. It's kind of funny. I'll give
yeah,
it
I'll just
to
say it. Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at small d
her.
space energy at getalife.com. Funny. It
I
was
mean,
good.
it's kind of good. Like
It
beginning
was
with
good.
like, why is he emailing her?
Yeah, literally, exactly. But the funniest part is that everybody went crazy over the reply. I thought it was a good comeback, but I didn't think it was anything like, blowing me out the water. Like, I mean, it's just like those your mom like comebacks. Like, oh, it's like saying, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, your mom. Like,
But when he starts posting this video with the pizza box, and then he turns out arrested, and she's like, "This is why you should recycle." That was kind of funny.
so okay, so yeah, that was funny. So
that,
we
that
got
was
we
kind
gotta
of
go.
funny.
We gotta talk about the whole thing. So basically, what happened was is that Andrew Tate he got arrested, and when he got arrested, everyone was saying that it was because of this pizza box. But basically, what happened was is that after he got arrested on Twitter, Greta said what you just said and said, "This is why you should recycle." That's good. That's a solid comeback right
That's
there.
good comedy right there.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good comedy. Like this is great. We need more of this, honestly. This
Yes.
well, yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, but her comeback at first was I think it was all right. I wasn't anything like too. I wasn't too impressed by it. I've seen a lot of comebacks, but I wasn't too impressed by it. But the funniest part though, we got to talk about this pizza box because everyone is saying that he got arrested because of the pizza box, and this is the theory that everyone's come up with that because of the fact that he was seen with this pizza box. It was a recent order. It was Jerry's Pizza. Shout out to Jerry's Pizza in Romania for getting Angie arrested. But the theory is that basically they're saying that because of the fact that he posted a live video talking about the whole Greta thing that was going on that he started, and
Yeah.
literally they're talking about this in the video. It was him and I think it was his brother Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, and as they're talking about this they shortly after they get arrested and the theory is that they think it's because of the pizza box they were able to track that down to find out that he was there in Romania at his home base because he has multiple different locations and that he travels to. So That's the theory. It was actually the police actually responded in a report, and they actually said that no, it wasn't the case. But it was a good theory though, honestly. But that's what everyone was saying, that no, it wasn't because of the pizza box. But honestly, it was a good. It could have been easily from the pizza box. Maybe they were just saying no. Maybe they were just like, yeah, no.
But hey, if they did know he's in Romania, you could definitely tell someone's from Romania based off you at their local pizza shop. I mean, that should be a lesson learned. You know, if you're out there, just your people are searching for you. Don't just have like a local pizza shop in your video. I mean, I might have like 100 different cops looking for me. You know, like chasing me around. I'm not gonna have like Campese's a pizza box in the background. They'll right on Medallas. You know, like
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Another thing too is just don't eat pizza. Whenever you're thinking about eating, just don't eat pizza. Or
okay, if
don't
you
eat in general, honestly.
honestly, like if you tell me I eat pizza, man, I might just come up and kill you. And just to begin with, like you can't take away pizza from me. It's like take away my rights. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. But I will say, I will say that next time you guys order pizza, make sure you check, because if it's Jerry's Pizza, you better be sure you're not in Romania, because if you are, they're coming for you. So just get ready. Get ready for that.
The Matrix coming for you.
The Matrix is coming for you. They're gonna attack you with all their forces. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the Matrix. It's hilarious.
Yeah, what was Andrew saying? You know, first they'll take you off social media, then they'll throw you in jail, then they'll kill you.
That's
So
right. Yeah, that's the 3 lives. That's what Tate says all the time. He says you get
yeah.
3 lives when you're somewhat of influence. They're gonna take your rights away. They're gonna cancel you. Then they're
Have they
gonna
canceled us yet?
try us.
Yeah, we should try and get canceled.
Once. Our first episode actually we got canceled for.
Oh, okay.
We should actually say that story. Actually, we should actually, yeah, literally. So our first episode that we released on this channel,
You want to try to cancel this episode too?
yeah, probably. It's just coming. I already know. But literally, our first episode, for some reason, we don't even know why. We didn't even talk about anything that controversial. But the first episode that we did, it got flagged or something like that. What happened? It got taken down, and then you had to like repost it or something like that.
I don't know, but
I don't know either. But I do know
they out there, they're watching.
they're watching. That's what I was gonna say. I do know that they're watching. They're ready at a moment's notice. You think you're just at home eating pizza with your friends and your family? No, you're being tracked right now. They're coming for you. The Matrix.
That just always reminds me of those DJ Khaled videos. Like they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to do this. They don't want you to do that.
They really don't, and that's the thing. They really don't want you to succeed. I mean, the man can't even enjoy his pizza with his family. They're coming after him. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw this like funny DJ Khaled video. Like I don't know, he's always finds the dumbest ways to motivate someone. He was sitting there in like a golf cart, like trying to back up, and he's stuck in the sand. This guy pushes him in the golf cart. He comes flying back, hits some curb, and just like then like pulls up to the cameras like life has always got boundaries. You gotta break through his barrier. They don't want you to.
Oh God!
You just gotta crash a golf cart on camera. You're still trying to motivate somebody.
The funniest thing I think I've ever saw from DJ Khaled was the fact that he was taking like a video or something on his jet ski, and he actually got caught out in the water speeding or something like that from the police. Or and then like got lost too, like another time, like on his little jet ski talks that he likes to do with everyone. Back when DJ Khaled was big and everyone was watching his witnessing his major keys that he would like to release to everybody. Yeah, that was so funny that the fact that he just got lost in a jet ski. He was just riding around taking videos like, yeah, major key, you know, this and that. Then gets lost in the middle of like wherever he was at. I think it was Miami, just in the middle of the ocean. Just completely gone, lost, didn't know where he was at. And then another video, he got pulled over for speeding or something like that on the water. Or I don't know, it was something, maybe he didn't have his right tags or sort. I don't know, it was some dumb thing, but they're trying to cancel him. That's what's going on. They're trying to cancel DJ Khaled. That was the start.
That guy has more haircuts than anyone else I know. I think every video I see of DJ Khaled, half the time he's getting a haircut. The guy doesn't have any hair. What is he doing? You think Steve Harvey gets that many haircuts? No shot. Steve Harvey gets that many haircuts.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. But actually, funny thing, actually, I saw a video earlier today of Andrew Tate actually getting a haircut. And that was, you think DJ Khaled's bad. This man's bald, like straight bald, and he was getting a haircut. I think it was a stunt, like a publicity stunt or something like that. But this kid,
this stuff is.
Yeah, it really is. It's ridiculous. Everything nowadays just for attention. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. And yeah, literally, I saw the video. It was of this kid, just flies out to Dubai to meet Andrew, and then he goes, does the haircut, And then he's like, oh, thanks, top G. You know, it just says like, but it was just stupid. Dude was like, how much hair do you want cut? Like there's a lot of hair there when there's really nothing because the dude's bald. Like it was, it was
Yeah, I want
hilarious.
like an inch off, kind of an inch off.
Yeah, inch off of nothing. Literally. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is. It's ridiculous. But yeah, speaking of drama and getting attention of what's going on in politics right now, I swear it's ridiculous. With the House.
Dude, yeah, we're not here to sit here preach about some political opinion, but this is not a political podcast. But what happened this past week in the House was just pure comedy. Basically, Kevin McCarthy is trying to get his speakership position, but people kept not letting him get there. It took like 15 votes or something like that to get his 15 different votes for him to get there, which is just hilarious. All the dramas associated with it. They nominated everyone from like Donald Trump to other congressmen. Honestly, Devin, we should nominate you. We could go up there and I nominate Devin Albert.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll try to the best of my ability, and
Do you think they know what they're doing?
they really don't either. So I guess I got a good shot, right?
Exactly. Exactly. You're just sitting there playing politics all day out there. It's not
Honestly,
like they're doing anything anyways.
I mean, hey, I did do acting, so maybe I fit in well with there. You know, maybe I just go in, you know, just read a few lines. You know, I mean, that's pretty much all they're doing, right? They're just literally going up there, reading lines, and just reciting, and trying to act like they actually care. When we all know they really don't. They really
Yeah,
don't.
they're like fights about to break out on the House floor over this stuff. Like, there are people swinging at each other, and you literally see videos of Matt Gaetz, a really conservative guy, talking to Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, is really liberal. And there's some funny lip readings. I don't know if you've seen his lip readings, but those are hilarious. You
Yeah,
seen those guys going around?
those bad lip readings are so funny that they're doing right now. Honestly, I think it's comedic because like I don't really follow this stuff too much, and just
Yeah.
seeing this stuff like it's just hilarious. Because the like what they had a video, the one that you sent me actually, Nate, and it was the one with AOC and Matt Gaetz, the two politicians. They were talking like they did like a bad lip reading of it or whatever. Shout out to bad lip reading, and literally they were it was AOC going up to Matt Gaetz, like all spun up and going like, "Oh, I'm sick of these like rocks or something like that. They need to add more
We need more flowers,
Yeah, we
scrubs.
need to add more flowers." Or it was like a lip reading thing that they were doing.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, we need to add more flowers. We need to put this in the budget." And Matt is like, "Yeah, I thought we added flowers." And she's like, "Oh, okay, sweet." And just went to sit back down. That's not at all what they were talking about, but I thought it was so funny seeing something like that.
Yeah, all that stuff just shows it's all this political theater. It's just all theater up there. It's just so funny just seeing people with 10 brain cells going up there. I nominate this person. I nominate this person. They probably probably never even talk to them. They're up there voting for these people.
Exactly. The funniest thing to me is the headlines that come out like from this political drama that happens. Like for an example, the picture that you put in our notes, Mike Rogers lunges at Matt Gaetz during vote as
Yeah.
tensions boil over. Yeah, he
You see
really
that?
lunged at him. I'll tell you. He's literally
No,
just,
they were holding him back. They were like holding the guy back. He was trying to swing at him after Kevin McCarthy was talking to him. It was just like crazy.
see, they need to do a bad lip reading of that and to be like, hold me back, bro. Hold me back. You know what I'm saying?
I think there is one out there. I'll send it to you afterwards. It's
Yeah.
there's some funny stuff that happened from it. Like it just shows you how much of a mess we're gonna have.
Yeah, literally though, these headlines are so funny. House fight. The scuffle happened after the 14th House Speaker vote failed. Oh no. Link in bio. Be sure to click on for more information. It's a joke. It's literally all it is. It's just a joke.
I mean, that's a lot of like just journalists and news are nowadays. Like, I think I was scrolling through Instagram and I think one article like Fox News like famous drummer died. I'm like, okay, who's the drummer that died? You have to click the link in the bio. You think I'm gonna go on my way and go to Fox News's page, click the link in a bio, just see who died?
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
famous drummer. Like, it didn't show a picture of him. Like, how much?
Yeah, we're not just singling out Fox News here, folks. This is all around. Okay. All you news media companies need to do a better job because y'all are slacking, all right? Every single time we see one of these titles that say, click here in the bio, like, oh my God, this person died. Click here in the bio. We are not clicking the bio. We are fighting back. We are all each other putting a part in this and actually fighting back against these fake. I want to say fake news, but I mean, it could be real. I mean, like, for example,
you want to bring back, do you remember that picture with like the guy like who's sitting there naked with the massive like schlong just sitting across the bed? You know how people will send those like fake links to you?
What?
Do you not know that? You know what I'm talking about? Like the guy.
Oh, you're
Just,
talking
like,
about that your
crossing-
buddy sent to you.
No, I'm talking about just like in general. You know, remember that thing people used to do memes with, where the guy just sitting on the bed with like the massive slong, and you're like, oh, click here, blah blah blah, fake
Oh
links, and
yeah,
like
you
you
talk
click.
about like when your buddies send you stuff. Like
Yeah,
sometimes they'll send you a misleading link. It'll say like, "Oh, click here for the newest news in Dallas about the new basketball
yeah.
team."
We gotta bring back those memes. Like honestly, just making all these clickbaity like titles for artists, and just like have just that guy chilling there. Just bring back those kind of memes. Honestly, it'd be kind of funny.
That's probably where they started, honestly. They started about these news articles like, you know what? That's a good idea. We should start doing that too. We should start making it so misleading that they have to click on the link. They got to scroll all the way down just to find out this article was worthless, that it's just a bunch of BS. That's what they should do. I think that's what they saw, and then they were like, yeah, we should do that. I think that's what really happened.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you should go work for a journalist company. Go tell them that.
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will, Nate. Maybe I'll just start working for a journalist company. Maybe I'll do that. I'll talk about pizza and food and stuff like that because that's my favorite stuff to talk about. You know what? We should, this isn't a political podcast show, but we could do this into a food one, I think, right? Just every day we just talk about food, just like new types of food, what your favorite type of food is, my favorite
What is
type
your
of
favorite
food.
type of food, Devin? What is
I
your
like
favorite
Mexican food a lot. Mexican food's
Mexican?
really good. I
You
like
gotta come
American
to
food
Dallas.
too.
I got all the spots for you in Dallas.
Really? They got good Mexican food there?
The best, like Tex-Mex, Mexican, anything in between. Delicious.
Dude, no way. I've never been to Dallas, Texas. I've never ever helped you move into your place. Nothing. I haven't helped you with anything. I didn't even. You live in Dallas?
You did not help me move in.
Wait, you live in Dallas?
You're lying to everybody right now.
Wait, I didn't know that you live in Dallas. This is crazy. Guys, Nate, he lives in Dallas. I didn't even know this. I live in Charleston. Who knows? Everything's a lie. Life's a lie. These articles, they're all a lie. Who knows? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we could do a food podcast. What do you think? I think we could totally do that.
Yeah, I mean, I had some food for dinner. I could talk about food all day. I can tell you what's good, what's bad. I mean, I enjoy cooking too. So, but I'm not trying to start a cook show. I mean, no one here wants to watch me cook some food.
Dude, cooking show, that would be awesome. That would be so cool. I could be like, I could read out the recipe and then you could make it on yours. Like on yours, you make it and then like the camera's facing you and everything. Or actually the camera's facing the opposite way. Camera's facing the opposite way. You're doing the cooking show. The camera's on like the wall or something. It doesn't even see you. And then you're sitting there doing the cooking show. And then I'm sitting here reading out recipe ingredients. And then you have to
make it more interesting. Instead of you just reading out recipes and ingredients, I'll just take my contacts out and just be absolutely blind, and you have to direct me where to go. So you like say, "Hey, move your hand to the right. Hey, chop this onion. Oh, that's your finger." That would be great. Hey, put your finger back on. Hey,
even better.
Why are you putting all the blood in them?
You do that while you're blindfolded, while you're like eating your dinner at the same time. So you're eating dinner while making the next dinner for the next night. So basically what you're doing is you're multitasking. And that way it makes it more interesting because you're multitasking. But even better, I can't keep this up. This is so funny. And then literally you're doing it blind while you're blindfolded, while you're making dinner. Yeah, this is going to be a great show. I'm excited.
I think we should do it.
I think we should do it.
I'll get a shot of whiskey or two in me and just get a couple drinks, make it a little more interesting.
And then we can have him on guests. Our first guest can be Salt Bay, even though he's been canceled from everything.
Yeah, we can have Salt Bay on. We have Salt Bay on. He can be our taste tester, a celebrity chef taste tester.
He'll try it. He'll be like, more salt?
We can have Gordon Ramsay and Salt Bay. Salt Baby over here like doing all this weird stuff, and Gordon Ramsay call me an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I will tell all the viewers something right now. I've watched a lot of Gordon Ramsay videos because I do love cooking too. He uses an insane amount of olive oil. Like I've never seen. He's like, yep, just do a little dab of olive oil. Just insane amounts of olive oil. So if we got Salt Bay throwing like egregious amounts of salt, and then we got Gordon Ramsay over here dumping oil on there like it's nobody's business, This is going to be a very interesting dish. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be a very
Do you
interesting
ever see
taste.
those videos like those ladies like on like cooking shows, like teaching people how to make cocktails? She's like, yeah, put 2 ounces of bourbon, dump a whole bottle in. Have you seen those? So basically, the moral of the story here is more is better. More olive
More.
oil, more salt, more alcohol.
That's
We need
right. You know how they
more.
say less is more? That's wrong. More is more. It defies basic logic, guys. More is more, okay? Don't ever forget that. That's our cooking lessons for today. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be so funny. Just imagine if we just talk about stuff we had for dinner. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, literally, we could have Salt Bay on there. We could have Andrew Tate. We could have anybody, and then we get canceled. Yeah, we're done. We get. What about Obama? We could have Obama on there. He'd be like, hey, let me try this.
You know, Obama did a podcast, right? He ran a podcast. I think he did with Bruce Springsteen. It was him and Bruce Springsteen did a podcast. It was a major flop.
What?
Like,
What
who's
they
tuning
talk
into
about? Like,
who's tuning into a podcast? Listen to Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce, that's such a weird mashup. Like, what? Like, why would those two ever be in a room together? Like, is he like I don't know. That's weird.
You know, Obama's just trying to write the next hit. You know,
Dude, maybe. I was about to say. I wonder what do you like? Did you watch it or like? I wonder.
no, I just heard people talk about it, mention it out there, and I just remember people saying maybe I'll have to watch an episode and see if it is as good as people say it is or as bad as people say it is.
Yeah, like I think it's interesting. Like, I wonder what they actually talked about. Like, somebody needs to actually look into this and let us know because this is an interesting mashup that we need to talk about. Apparently, this is back. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you have like seen NBA Twitter, but I saw this crazy thing this past week that I have to tell you. It is the funniest thing in the
Oh
world.
shoot, what happened? You got to tell me.
So there's a player on the Golden State Warriors. His name is Jordan Poole. This guy just got a massive contract extension this past year, and he's not been playing consistently great. But when he does play great, there's one common factor.
Oh, what's the common factor?
There are baddies sitting courtside.
Really? So if he has
Yes.
baddies sitting courtside, he'll do better.
Yeah, you will see videos of him at the games, like winking or making faces at hot girls on the court side, and it fires him up. He plays good. And it's gone as far as where I'm seeing GoFundMe's for Jordan Poole to get baddies courtside. Let's get hot girls courtside so our guy Jordan Poole can pop off. That's
wow.
It's crazy. It's hilarious. I think it's pure comedy.
That is actually great. Yeah, we need to, guys. I mean, if you guys want to support the page, we'll put the links down below. And if you guys want to go and donate, a generous like 25 cents or 50 cents, I'm sure that would really help a female that's in need.
Courtside tickets are like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, that 25 cents can go a long way to that $10,000 ticket. But hey, I will tell you that we will have the links down below, guys. Feel free to check it out. While you're down there, you can comment also while you're down there. But most importantly, we'll have the links down below. So you can be sure to click on that and support everything that these people need to do to be able to sit courtside and get winks from the sky.
Honestly, this is a good business, great business. Like we can have this whole industry.
Great business.
Yeah, because we're fueled by our sports betting, right? It's a sports betting business. We can say, hey, we want to bet the over tonight on Jordan Poole game points. All right, we got a couple hot girls. Say, hey, you, courtside.
Dude, it's an investment.
Wink at him. Yeah, it's come crazy. I think this is a great idea. I think we got to do this.
I mean, it's very high ROI if you think about it. You pay. Yeah. Oh, actually, you don't even have to pay these people to go down and sit courtside. All you have to do is start the GoFundMe and let other people pay for it. So you don't have to pull any money.
You can run this through your sports betting. If you're betting like tons of money at a large enough scale, you can get these hot girls there and fund this thing to make even more money. Or you can even better yet, you can pull back and you can bet the under some nights.
Interesting. I wonder if all the females that are there at that game sitting courtside are all paid actors.
Well, I mean, probably some of those girls there are like, help me, come save me kind of thing. They all want their athletes to come by and pick them up with their millions and millions of dollars salaries and stuff.
Yes, they need to be saved because sometimes they could be drowning. You never know. I mean, they could be drowning courtside and they just need to be there for them. So
you're a lifeguard, right? You're a lifeguard, right, Devin?
I can save them if I need to. So, I mean, I can be there and I can show up and I will try my best. I'm not like CPR certified or lifeguard certified at all, but I am a really, really good person to talk to about this because I have absolutely no experience.
I was CPR certified at one point. That is a
Were
true story.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you can like start from the right, all the girls on the right court side. I'll start on the left, and we'll kind of like go in and then kind of meet in the middle from there. We can kind of save everyone, That'd be funny. But yeah, so these people are probably paid actors. Let's just say they're probably paid actors.
I doubt it, honestly.
They're probably members of the Matrix trying to attack everybody, like Andrew Tate says, and they're probably just trying to do everything that they can to help the people that are sports betting with them. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Okay, sports betting is rigged.
I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so I agree with you on that. There's definitely some elements that could be rigged about it, but the fact is, I don't think it's a paid actors for a hot girl sitting courtside of the NBA game. I'm sure these girls want to have their fun too and go to NBA games. Shoot, I see them all the time at the Mavs games.
Really? Do you?
I see hot girls all the time at Mavs games.
Nate, be honest. Are you looking at the girls or are you looking at the game? What's going on? What's like the ratio?
You can have one eye on the game, one eye there, looking around,
Your eyes be like
I can see Luca make a sick pass in the corner and see a Tim Hardaway Jr. 3-pointer. Then look, oh, there's a baddie right there. Go back and forth. The play's back on Luca, behind the back pass.
God, non-stop entertainment. Now I see why you go to those games.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, you got to pull up. Those games are fun. They're fun.
Maybe I'll go. I've never been to Dallas before, so maybe I'll Just kidding, guys. I've been to Dallas. It's a great place. Great food there. Great Mexican food. Say what? What did you say? Good Jello?
Sorry, I'm testing my mic. Better than Charleston. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear you. Sorry. Yeah, let's just forget everything you just said. Anyway, so we'll talk about what else we'll talk about is that the fact that okay, so we got these people that are paid for actors. What about the audience? Let's talk about the audience here.
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but like everything in life, everyone is just like, you've seen those like trends where people just go around like act like NPCs in video games.
Yes, I have seen that. I have seen that.
None of this is real. None of this is real.
It's all simulation.
Everyone around us are all just NPCs, or like in the video game. The question is though, are you an NPC?
Me?
Are you?
I don't know. That's a good question. You think I am? I mean, how do I know if I'm an NPC? Like, just like a regular.
You're asking the right questions. You are asking the right questions.
I mean, it's a good question. Like, how do I know if I'm actually like what's an NPC? Like a robot or whatever? Just
it's
a
like
random.
I forgot what the acronym is, but it's like one of those like
non-playing character, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it stands for. I know that, but I don't know what the definition of it is. I don't even know what it is.
Like, have you ever played Grand Theft Auto and you're just like your character's running around doing this, doing that, shoot this person, rob this bank,
Jesus
punch that random guy on the street? It's okay. I don't know what you're doing GTA, but I'm having fun. So NPCs are just random characters walking around like, hello, the sky is very blue today.
The sky is really blue today, guys. And Charleston,
Didn't you have a guy walking by and you bump into me like, oh, like I'm telling you, like most of you out here, they're not real.
They're not real. Yeah. I can agree with you on that. Some of these people, especially the drivers, they're not real. Obviously, like there's something
wrong.
Where are
these people driving to? Like, where's all this traffic coming from? Where are they driving to?
Where are they going? I mean, you're going at 2 a.m. driving. The highway's filled up. Where are you going at 2 a.m?
I'm driving at 2 a.m. some nights.
Oh god, well, that explains a lot. Maybe you're an NPC, Nate. Who knows? We'll see.
Might be.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you do say you go to Mavs games every weekend, so maybe that's like what you're going to say. Mav game weekend. Just like me talking about my favorite food's Mexican food. Or pizza.
There's a glitch. There's a glitch in the simulation.
It's a glitch. We gotta get through it. We gotta get out of the Matrix, guys. We gotta escape. Yeah, literally. But I mean, if you've seen some of these drivers are insane, especially down in the South, or actually in Dallas too, right? You said the drivers are crazy in Dallas too.
Drivers in Dallas, awful.
I feel like that drivers are getting like legitimately worse. Like as the time goes on, I think more and more drivers are failing like driver's ed.
So in Texas, I'm a big believer. People are the nicest people in the world. People come give you a hug. They'll give you a cherry cobbler. But when you get on the road, they'll cut you off and flick you off and like honk and beep at you and all of that. But they'll come out, they give you a hug like, oh, don't worry, sugar. Such a nice person out there. You get back in the car, your mom will cut you off. Like,
Oh my God. I actually
you driving to
believe
church
that.
and your mom, you drive to church, you're right next to your mom. Your mom will cut you off in the parking lot. You get out like, oh hey honey, I'm glad to see you here.
I would actually believe that,
People
honestly.
are ruthless on the roads in
I
Dallas.
mean, people are, I mean, they're busy. They got to go places. They got to go to work. They got to go to the
Oh,
grocery
don't
store.
remind me of that. Driving to work in the morning, traffic.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, see, morning traffic, I can understand. But I mean, for an example, in Charleston the other day, I was walking with my buddy across the street. Okay. In the middle of the crosswalk, I see this car completely just dodge the stop sign that's there and is going through this intersection, going straight towards me about 25 miles per hour. And as the car approaches me, I look to my right and think, oh my God, this person is not stopping. And as I'm continuing to walk, they do not stop until the very, very, very last second. And they start honking at me like I'm the person who's doing wrong here by walking.
Hey, road signs are suggestions.
Are they? They're suggestions.
It's a recommendation, like a speed limit. It's like a suggestion. The speed limit, like, hey, you probably should go 45 miles per hour. Can you go a little faster? Most likely. Will anybody care? Probably not.
That's true. I mean, it's just suggestions. I mean, that's why you got the green light, yellow light, red light, because you never know. You got the yellow light leads to the red light, but how do you know? What if there's nobody there? Then you can just go, right? It all makes so much sense, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you can just go. Like, what? Why does it matter what color the light is?
Yeah, for people who are colorblind, like I mean, they could see red
DJ
could be
Khaled
green
say?
to those
They
guys.
don't want you to go through it.
That's what DJ Khaled would say. Yeah, you're
They
right.
don't want you to go through the red light.
Or Andrew Tate would be like, "Oh, red light? No, the Matrix is trying to stop me right here." Literally.
We should do tomorrow. Just stop in the green light and go in the red light.
Yeah, tomorrow's actually opposite day, guys. So do the complete opposite of everything, and that starts with your driving. So I mean, that's what pretty much people are doing nowadays. I mean, they can't even drive. Stop signs mean green lights. I mean, it's just nothing makes sense anymore. We're all living in a simulation. That's what it is. It's just a simulation. I'm
Comment
done.
below if you're not a bot.
If you're all right, listen. If you're a bot, don't comment. If you are not a bot, comment below. Okay. This is a test. We're testing everybody. We're testing our audience to see who is a bot and who is not a bot. If you're not a bot, comment below. Okay. We're testing this.
I don't know if you heard of this. I think I saw somewhere on Twitter, like they said about Twitter, like 9 of the top 10 like Christian like organizations on Twitter are all like part of Russian troll farms and stuff. So everything out there is fake. So you can't otherwise.
Wait, hold on. This is a pod topic in itself. Wait, where did you see this at?
Dude, let me see if I can Google this real quick.
This is hilarious. So you're saying that they're run by the Russians. So the Russians are controlling Christian organizations here in America. Guys, we're gonna have to touch on this more next time because we're running out of time. But this is hilarious. This is great, Nate.
Yeah, look right here.
What's going on? Okay. Why are the Russians trying to get involved and mess with Christians?
Look at this right here. 90% of the top Christian Facebook pages were run by Eastern European troll farms.
Oh my gosh. What website is this?
Now the top 20 were run by troll farms out of Kosovo and Macedonia.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy, guys. So that's some homework for y'all. That's some homework, okay? If you guys are part of a Christian organization and you're trying to understand if this is truly your faith, realize that it could be run by Russian spies. You just never know. Nothing is real, okay? If you guys are going to take one lesson from the show today, nothing is real. We're all living in a simulation. The food that you eat could be real. It tastes really good, but nothing else is real, guys.
How would you know the food is real? Like when you go, okay, you're going to Salt Bay's restaurant.
Good.
Yeah, you're going to Salt Bay's restaurant, right? You order a steak. He's coming out doing all that salt. How do you know that's a real steak?
I know it's real.
How?
I put it in my mouth after I cut it because I'm not an animal. I obviously cut my steak before I eat it, guys. Don't go accuse me of this.
That's a recommendation. It's encouraged, but it's not required.
It's encouraged, but not required.
Yeah.
Unless you're Liver King. If you're Liver King, just send that thing. Liver King. But basically, I put the steak in my mouth, I chew it, and I taste the steak and I realize this is a steak. That's how I know it's a real steak, Nate.
So you don't think we can replicate a steak?
You're asking very tough questions right now, and we only have 2 minutes left in this podcast. Okay. I'd love to get into it right now, Nate, as to how I know it's real. But the problem is we only have 2 minutes left, so I can't. I just don't have any time.
Next week for our food podcast.
That's right. Food podcast next time, guys. Yeah, so that's gonna be good.
We're currently questioning reality right now.
We don't even know what's real. Who even knows if this podcast is real?
Penguins have knees.
They probably did. What?
We're asking all our shower thoughts.
I'm actually really interested right now if penguins have knees. Hold on. Can we actually look at this right now? Penguins, do they have knees? Because if they do, my whole world is just upside down right now. Penguins do have knees. Penguins actually legitimately do have knees. I'm looking at a skeleton right now of a penguin, and they do have knees. If they have knees, why don't they use them? That's the next question we want to ask. We'll get to that next week, guys. Yeah, this nothing makes sense anymore.
I enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna keep questioning reality. I hope you do the same.
That's the thing. We have to question, guys. This is what this podcast is all about. It's all about questioning. Because if you're not questioning, then what are you doing with your life? Honestly, what are you even doing? Putting salt on steak? Acting like you're DJ Khaled? Like Liver King? Or acting like you're getting arrested or eating pizza? Like, what is life? That is honestly the questions that we have.
Question reality, and more is better. More alcohol, more salt, and more olive oil. But you know what's also even better? More comments, more likes. So subscribe.
Actually, yeah, that's very true. Actually, this is an interesting one. I just saw this shower thought. Being a dishwasher, I return home after a long day at work, coated in dirt, and take a shower only to discover I am the last dish. That's interesting. I'm just looking up shower thoughts, and I thought that was pretty funny. All right, guys. Next week we're gonna touch on many, many different stuff. But we thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing and commenting down below. My name's Dev.
My name is Nate.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.